Yes, this is pretty much a makeup video. I also forgot that I wanted to say something about something, and I forgot what it was, so we're just gonna fill the time with that as we move on and do the Zhectast run I was always supposed to do about 24 hours ago. So let's just get into it. So Zhectast, Eldritch Parasite, character exclusive custom character. Is this gonna be okay? I don't know if this is gonna be okay. Even with the stats, I like strength. Let's just not, let's get that out of the way. Light, Takshi-san, second encounter, strength, knowledge, maybe second mystery? Well, I need a weapon, that's for sure. So I'm gonna go with my default stuff. I have 3 ZST to make up, so 2 perception, 1 charisma. And yes, that's just a made-up term I'm using myself. Excuse me if I use it, because I need to think for a moment, because I do still want to survive. So let's try doing stuff. Oh, there was something I wanted to say. I don't think I'm gonna say it now that I've remembered. So painting, footage, Sailor's Bulletin, Recluse. Yeah. Do I dare go for a chainsaw play? It's perception, but it's a chainsaw. We'll see. I'm going to visit the hardware store regardless. The problem is that I'm going to die at 63% Doom without any stat increases. But I need a weapon, because the other times, both, well, I didn't get anything, really. So I'm actually going to re-roll this, and then we're going to go away. So, we thankfully do have perks that increase perception and charisma, and let me repeat this again, because even though I mention it over and over again, it's easy to forget, because I forget. Hold on, let me just... Oh no, footage. We're doing forced. But... Yes, I'm using the word but to kind of stall for time, because I forgot what I was saying. No! Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Anywho, moving on. Well, I'm sad I didn't get Fuel or Monkey Wrench first, but at least I got something. Do I care about this? 5 luck. Nah. Let's see, Bulletin, Footage, Recluse is my plan of action, and that already sounds bad. I don't want to go into the History Club. That extra 4% Doom, 4% because 1% for entering, 3% for getting a spell, is not on my laundry to-do list. I like to survive, so let's try and survive. Let's also visit this forest twice, because Bulletin. I could try to fight this boss. I think that'd be a terrible idea, so we're not gonna do that. And we're essentially running the strat I would normally run without any shenanigans, like Mind Drained and or... That made me sad, but Mind Drain or Ghostly Spear. I'm really trying to remember what it was I was going to say. It's a shame I'm not streaming this right now, because I'm recording this a lot later than I want to be, but... Hey, that's a reason. Why do I not remember? Hey, base events, I have not remembered them all. But I'd reverse that around and say, it's not really that hard to... It's not really that hard to learn World of Horror. World of Horror is not a difficult game. I'm difficult. Period. There's nothing else to say about that. That's... could be better. I don't think we have a... Because then right after Bulletin... I don't want this curse, so I'm gonna risk Frostbite Land, and instead lose stamina, sorry. Something I did want to say, I guess I might as well say it now before I forget, is, yes, normally, yes, Zhectast events exist. Now, what are the odds that I'm going to get Perception or Charisma? You can do the theoretical probability there. And we'll move on. Not really much else to say. I will take experience here. I can't do anything else. Oh, painting and sailors. Wow. I mean, yeah, I have a pool of stamina and reason, but I would rather still do this because out of roads closed. What am I saying? Roads closed is a very, very not great town effect for this combination of mysteries for this run. And the consistent strat is literally me just playing as if I were not on Eldritch Parasite, so going to the hardware store, getting a weapon of some sort, monkey wrench, heavy duty, or carpenter hammer, and then hoping that I just tank through the events with good RNG and that my performance in encounters is relatively good. Now, if I keep taking 3 to 4 stamina, reason, or both in an encounter, that's not great, but that will depend on my RNG. Because it sure as heck beats using a faster, that's right, faster but weaker damaged weapon. So, unfortunately, I did not get leadership or art knowledge, I think is the perk. But I need to increase perception still. As much as I would like to start building strength, as I normally would, because we're on Zhectast, we don't get to do that. So, we're going to keep moving on. 95% into 95% for 3 stamina. I could handcuff this. I'm going to avoid doing that. If I don't have a human boss, it's because I think I have Takshisan, right? And that would have been my second encounter. So Leech Girl's my second encounter. We'll try to help the dog. We'll fail to help the dog. And we're on a second mystery with 18 stamina, 21 reason. You can see why I like playing with Mind Drain and or Ghostly Spear. Those are... Your efficiency shoots up through the roof. And again, for those who don't know the reason why that's a thing, it's because you have so much max stamina and max reason, and lo and behold, Mind Drain and Ghostly Spear cost 1 max reason or 1 max stamina, respectively. Which means that, hey, guess what? The more max stamina and max reason you have, the more damage you can output. Which means I don't have to be taking damage in encounters, which is going to help me a lot when I take damage from events like this. And with threat level as high as it is, yeah, we're slowly dying. So, apart from, and Zhectast as well, so, now that I'm playing this for I think the 3rd time, because 2 other times I remember playing through Zhectast Eldritch Parasite were off recording. One of them was with Haru, and one of them was with Miku. I won the Miku one. The Haru one I got absolutely decimated, but, you know, when you roll 11s and 12s, there's not really much you can do. So, you just have to play in defiance and survive as long as possible. We did get roads closed, by the way, so thank goodness I got rid of footage, but that's not much of a consolation because we are slowly still dying. We'll take Recluse now. I can throw a bunch of stuff I have on me, which should save me at least 1 turn. No, we might not, actually. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, now I remember why I hate Recluse. It's because I think every single experience I've had with Recluse on Eldritch Parasite has been bad. Even the Miku one. I'll say it here because you'll never see it. I didn't record it, but as I roll a 12 on Dexterity, yeah, Recluse has a lot of guaranteed damage, like you don't really get a choice. And even though there are only 2 events that really just hurt you straight up, in 1 stamina or the other reason, the fact that you're taking that damage, 2 is more than enough events guaranteed to be very, very painful. Which is why I'm just rolling on RNG like this and hoping for the best, but when there's nothing else you can do, there's nothing else, literally nothing else you can do, because if I try to eat it, I don't heal anyway. Well, granted, I should still take the risk, but when you fail that, it gets a lot worse. So I would rather just lose 1 stamina, but anywho. I think I do 3 damage, right? Yeah, this is absolutely terrible. I have to throw everything, though. I cannot take this much reason damage, so 2 into 5 into... Yeah, we're taking 6 reason damage anyway, unless I throw the monkey wrench. Does this work? Is this the one non-eldritch enemy? I probably shouldn't have thrown it, then. I probably shouldn't have thrown those 2 items. Well, 7 doom for 3 reason. That's my only indirect way of quote-unquote healing, or more accurately, mitigating reason loss. I did forget about Ashen Contract, by the way, so I should not have thrown the shovel or the skull, but hey. Can I get either... Why is my luck so bad? I just need to roll one of these, but I can't, so... I could re-roll here, but that would not be a great idea, so let's just try to rush instead, and hope that I level up again? Hope I level up again. Now granted, reaching the 4th mystery is pretty much expected, Now, the question is, am I going to die in this mystery? Because running is also out of the question. If we run, Zhectast is going to 0 stat us. If we fight, we're probably going to die through stamina or reason. So, never have I missed desperate struggle. That's one of the other thesis statements of this video. 3 stamina damage, but if I can avoid running, I'll avoid running. But I promise you, this run is going downhill fast, because Zhectast also means you fail pretty much every single light check, unless you're certain characters, but Zhectast with Eldritch Parasite is quite a good synergy against the player. To explain more as I autopilot through this, Zhectast keeps her stats usually below 8, and lo and behold, you need 8 in your stats to pass lighthouse checks. Stat checks, anyway. We'll go ahead and grab a light source as much as it's gonna do us. Now, I could have grabbed Charisma here if I remembered that, hey, I get a light source in painting, but I should be able to level up here. I'm actually gonna check out the table. Never mind. That just hurt me more. Even if I had saved the empty skull and the shovel, theoretically speaking, I should have... I wouldn't be able to defeat the boss. Now, I will still fight this, because I just need to fight this. Now, are the odds in my favor? No, but I don't want to run. That will end up getting me killed, most likely. Although, when this thing suddenly stops, I must brace. And we're just gonna go for another Hail Mary. So, it stopped again. Well, at least next turn I can go for the Hail Mary, but we'll see if I just brace kick into... Yeah, I'm just gonna brace kick. What am I doing here? Why do I live like this? Because we're probably gonna get to Desperate Action anyway, but do I want to gamble on a 60%? No, but we have to. We will get to level up, and what I was saying before is, since I had painting, I should have just increased charisma. I would have been just fine, but because I didn't do that... Why did I grab the sewing kit? I usually pick the right option. Why did I decide to do this? It's fine. Okay, before I time skip, though, while I did get leadership, let's finally increase strength. That's what it allows me to do. We have the 6th floor. Doesn't matter. We're probably gonna die. Eldritch Parasite is just... oof. And away we go. So, 5th mystery isn't so bad. If I can get to the lighthouse, that would be even more amazing. But let's try not to increase my do, because just just maybe, I survive. I definitely survive with reason, as long as I don't die here. Never mind, I'm dead. I know I lose 3 stamina, and yeah, that's... I should have sold the sewing kit. I'm going completely crazy. And now I'm dead. Never mind, it didn't matter. Didn't matter at all. Didn't matter at all. So, as I die here, no end screen. I'll just die here. Bye!